So the last time I spoke about this altcoin, it was at a $1 million market cap, and now it's over $2 million. However, I still think this altcoin is undervalued, and I am talking about Boss Token, which has had a really big update. Now, as you can see, Boss Token has been on an absolute tear recently, and it's still very much undervalued in my opinion. If you look back at the all-time highs that Boss Token has seen, it really doesn't hold a candle to what it was during the peak of last bull run. So I think we could see some further gains with this coin. But one of the reasons why I'm such a fan of this token that I've been developing is that it actually has a use case. Like, no joke, it actually has a use case that is used right now. So BossTrack.com is a portfolio tracking website that essentially does the MetaMask portfolio but better. It gives you real-time profit and loss performance records on the tokens in your wallet. I've been experimenting with BossTrack, and I've implemented a change to where if you have $50 at least of Boss token in your wallet, you'll be able to see your P&L numbers here underneath your total wallet value. So essentially having $50 of Boss token lets you see this. So at a quick glance, users of BossTrack can see their profits and losses in dollar value and percentage. So here's an example of a wallet that doesn't have $50 of Boss token to unlock the premium features. You get this button here that says show profits and losses, and if you click this, it prompts you to get a $50 at least holding of Boss token, and then automatically you get to see your profits and losses on that wallet from then on. This is like an update that I introduced to this website, and it actually gives these tokens, these Boss tokens, actual intrinsic value, which isn't just speculation. Like, people have been buying like at least $50 worth of Boss token just to unlock this. Really, this is like a genuine use case that I think you can understand simply. Like, this isn't me just like saying a bunch of nonsense, and like, I'm not saying a bunch of words to confuse you or go over your head. No, this is simply how the use case of this token works. And considering that we're only at a $2 million market cap, the fact that we have such a decent use case like this is actually pretty amazing in my opinion, that we're still at this market cap. And over time, this is going to be realized where people buy at least $50 of Boss token, or the value goes underneath and they buy a little bit more to take it over the $50 threshold. This adds to a rising price floor. Alongside the tokenomics of Boss token, makes it deflationary and adds to the liquidity pool over time, with trade volume being generated. Now, I've heard some people say they don't quite understand what the use case of BossTrack.com is, when there is MetaMask that tells you the dollar value of the tokens in your wallet. I'm going to demonstrate this real quick, and it's very simple. So this is me going on to BossTrack.com. It gives me a bunch of wallets that I've connected. I click on one of the wallets I want to see the P&L on, and there you go. It's as simple as that. It takes literally a few seconds. Now, I'm going to show how long it takes to open up your MetaMask to see the dollar value of what's inside there. Okay, so I need to click the extension, wait for it to load. Okay, now I need to enter the password. Now I need to go to tokens. And now finally I get to see the dollar value of what's inside this wallet. Quite a lot more inconvenient, and it doesn't give you a breakdown of the P&L percentage and so on. So I think you guys can see what I'm getting at with this. The point of BossTrack isn't to do something that has never been done before. It's just to do something that's been done, but do it way better and easier. That's the idea of BossTrack.com and why Boss tokens would have some value. And in general, I think tokens like this are just very much undervalued for what they are. You know, there's so many tokens that really literally do not do anything, or are just based on promises in the future, whereas with this, like, there is actually a token use case, and it's very much a microcap project still. So I think if you want to check it out, you can go to bosstoken.com, or if you want to check out our portfolio tracker, you can go to bosstrack.com.